Stephen, ultimately a day where we didn't really get ourselves going.
Well, I think it was a day where the actual game itself was quite an even contest, but it was decided by two moments and two set plays, and we said that before coming here. We'd worked hard all week on the basics of football, and I'd said if you don't do those aspects correctly here, then you'll not win the game. And the two goals we lose are both from set plays, and within that, you know, we have to take individual responsibility. We go man to man, and we have to make sure that our man doesn't score, and unfortunately that was the case today. So we have to do better in these moments. In terms of the first and second half, in terms of the game itself, there was very little between the sides. We had some really good chances in the first half. They had a couple of really good chances, and in the second half it was probably similar, where there was a few chances for either team. So it was quite an even contest, but it was decided by the elements that I spoke about before the game. So I'm really disappointed with that. But we have to win. We have to get back to winning ways, and we have to do it very quickly. There was some positives from the game, as I always see, but ultimately we lost the game, and the result's the most important aspect.
But both goals, it looked like a lack of concentration at those set pieces. Is that really frustrating to see?
Of course it's frustrating, especially when you work on it all week. Those moments, they're crucial, and as I've said, I said it prior to coming here, we have to deal with the basics of football, and we didn't on two occasions, and that proved costly.
Plenty of energy from your younger players, must be pleased with that.
I thought our younger players were the best players today. I thought they played with great energy, great tenacity, and actually great composure in what's a difficult pitch, especially in the first half. I thought any time we strung several passes together, we looked like we could carve them open. I really did. I thought we played some really exciting football in the first half. We just didn't deal with the basics. The big chances that we gave up in the first half all came from not dealing with first ball, not dealing with that element. We spoke about at half time. We readjusted, and we did it much better in the second half, the dealing with the first ball. But in the first half we didn't do that well enough.
Some of the really big chances that came our way early on, you just think back if we'd taken those.
Of course, H's chance early in the game where he runs through, I actually think on a different pitch the ball would have held up a little bit. It seemed to keep going and going, and then it fell back to Culls, and I think it was a deflection wide with a chance from a corner, with a few other really good moments in the game, with a great ball flashed across the goal from Slayer that I felt on another day we should score from. So there was good moments in the game, but we lost. We lost the game from the two moments that you have to guard against coming here. They're a very effective team at it, there's no doubt, but we have to stand up to that part of it.
We can see and feel your frustration here. You are really disappointed not to have got something here.
I'm disappointed because we know in that dressing room what has let us down today. That's why I'm disappointed. They didn't do anything we didn't expect. They didn't do anything that we didn't prepare for. But we have to stand up to that, and we have to make sure now that we get back to winning ways. The one good thing for us is we're still on a point off the playoffs, which is a big thing for us, but we have to start getting back to winning ways, no doubt about it.
That's the fact, isn't it? We are still in touching distance, but we can't keep not winning games.
No, we just can't do that, and we can't give away goals like we have, in my opinion, in recent weeks. The basics of football, we have to do them better, and that was the real disappointment. But you know, we obviously will analyse, we'll prepare for next week, and we'll be ready again.
Are we seeing any confidence taking a dent in that dressing room at all?
No, I actually thought we showed good confidence in possession, especially our midfield three. You know, we dominate the ball at times, we put them under pressure. I don't think it's a confidence issue, it's just tidying up on the small parts, and if we do that, then I think I've said this before, we're a good team.
We do look like we're on the cusp of getting back to winning games, but like you've said so many times, it's so important just to get back to doing that.
Of course, and games will be decided by small margins, and they'll be decided by those aspects, especially here, where if you don't, like I've said, do the basics, which we knew about, then you'll not win the game, and that ultimately cost us today. So disappointed, because we all know we prepared for this, but we just didn't manage to carry that out.
The real positives, Google and Cullen getting the 90 minutes under the belt.
of course, and I thought Slater was immense for us to do. I thought since I've come here, I thought that was his best performance. I thought he was outstanding, the kid. I thought the three in the middle of the pitch showed great energy and great purpose, you know, and really worked tirelessly. But we've nothing to show for it, and ultimately that's what football's about, winning.
What do you do with them next week, Stephen, so that we do change this when we play Swindon?
We'll prepare again. And we prepare again, and we just analyse again, and I'll look at it. And as we spoke about after the game, and the players openly said that we need to tidy up on those small details of not conceding from those moments.